Hello and welcome to part 2 of this vibe coding lesson. So today we'll be going over what prompt engineering is. So let's start. So what even is prompt engineering? Well, according to Google, prompt engineering is the art and science of crafting effective inputs or prompts to guide AI systems, particularly large language models, LLMs, to generate accurate, relevant, and desired outputs. So basically, that just means get the best possible response possible by using a variety of ways. Now, this will not be covered in the slideshow. However, there are several forms of vibe coding, including few shot, zero shot, chain of thought processing, and there are several. However, some of the most familiar you will be with is zero shot, which is just giving something like ChatGPT a direct quote. Let's say, "Oh, what is dog?" Then ChatGPT will use its own inner knowledge to solve that problem. Few shot is similar, but you give the bot an example. So let's say you want the response of what is a dog in a specific way. Let's say I want it in a 3 sentence paragraph with good analogies. And you give an example of it, but with cats. You could just put that in and say, "What is a dog?" And it will respond to you in a way. COT, chain of thought prompting, is a bit less known, but it is still pretty well used. It just basically means that the bot will show you the steps it took. This is pretty useful in math problems specifically. So let's say there's a complicated problem that you want to solve, and you know how to solve, like what the steps are. So you could ask, can you list all the steps for this? Pretty simple. Now, to prompt engineer while vibe coding is a bit different. And if you want to do that, there are 2 steps that you can take. First one is start with an idea. Starting with an idea reduces the amount of credits since you have a basic idea of what you want. Less credits, which is clear idea, equals less credits used. So less edits equals less credits used. And you want to break this down. So you want to break this, let's say you have a long prompt. You have to break it down to quote unquote bite-sized pieces in order to save credits and make it easier to edit in the middle. Because let's say you have an entire thing and something just you don't like. You have to go back, edit. Now, doing it more detailed ways will make it, well, first of all, it'll get you a better response overall of what you want. And in the end, it will use less credits since if you use an entire chunk, it will eventually use more credits. So shorter equals less credits, longer equals more thinking, which in turn becomes more credits. So this was pretty short, but in summary, 1. Start with an idea. Remember, less edits equals less credits. It's pretty simple. And 2, break it down. Shorter equals less credits, longer equals more thinking equals more credits. So just break it down to easier, approachable steps, and you're pretty much done for it. Okay, well, that's it, and thanks for watching.